All right, Shalom Makyam. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. We are the Hebrew Israelites, which consists of the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, West Indians, and Haitians. And according to the Holy Scriptures, we're God's chosen people. Shalom to all the brothers out there pushing this knowledge and sincerity and truth. Shalom to the confusion of faith, and shalom to the few sisters who wholeheartedly follow Yahweh by Shem Yahushai and subject unto their husbands. All right, what you're looking at is a true depiction of the one eagerly called Jesus Christ, whose real name in the Hebrew is Yahushai, and Heavenly Father name is Yahweh, and they are so-called black men according to the scriptures. All right, coming back at you with another lesson. Today's lesson is going to be called Physicians of No Value. So this article that I found, actually, I think it was a brother that posted it, goes back to March of this year. It says growing number of doctors confess diagnosing healthy people with cancer to make money. Okay, there's a lot of people that go into the hospital for checkups, whatever, and they come out, oh, you got cancer. And then they want to diagnose you and put you on these pills and these treatments pretty much to kill you to make money off your insurance. Okay. And peep this, when you read this article, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but it says chiropractors who administer unnecessary adjustments after an automobile accident in order to collect maximum insurance payments does occur sometimes. But as far as the patient goes, no harm, no foul, maybe even some benefits for other ailments not caused by the accident. It's known that chemotherapy and radiation are harmful. However, and regardless of their claims, their true cure rate is under 5%. The cancer industry likes to claim higher rates based on remaining alive for 5 years or remissions that don't last. But even after that, many don't live much longer, or their overall health is adversely affected. It says deaths during chemo or radiation are attributed to the disease and never to the treatments. Though it has been observed that chemo and radiation do worsen health and even kill, the mainstream cancer industry would fail without insurance to cover their outrageous costs, since so few can afford them, while much less expensive and more effective cancer treatment are not covered by insurance in the USA, economically not so rational. In 1 decade alone, oncologists' incomes have increased over 85%, even as patient visit increased only 12%. Could that be due somewhat to allowing oncologists who administer chemo out of their own offices and clinics to purchase chemotherapy drugs at wholesale and mark them up twofold, you think? And it says, I got this lady here, Dr. Lorraine Dare cure her breast cancer naturally. Here's what she has to say. I'm not going to play that video, but as you can see, man, I'm going to read this last paragraph. It says, since the whole cancer industry is a big lie with its testing for early intervention that can contribute to cancer, such as mammograms and PSA tests that often lead to injurious biopsies, a doctor can get cynical enough to exploit the insurance coverages by administering harsh chemo drugs if the patient shouldn't receive them, or even if the patient does not have cancer at all. All right. So there you go, man. This goddamn Esau is a damn devil. The so-called white man is a devil, man. There are natural cures to everything on this planet. You know, the Lord had to guide you in the right direction with these natural herbs and things of that nature. And pretty much, you know, the Lord has to be the healer. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. So I got this goes to show you, man, you can't trust in the system. Can't trust in these hospitals and none of this stuff, man. You have to trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and try to live a healthy lifestyle, man. Hope the Lord have mercy on you. Let me turn this light on real quick. Right, because we're living in the valley of the shadow of death. This place is evil and it's wicked and it's corrupted, man. So this lesson's going to be called Physicians of No Value. All right. So I'm going to get right straight into the scriptures. Lord willing, is an edifying lesson unto the very elect. Wait for this thing to load up real quick. Already had it loaded, man, but there we go. This is Psalm chapter 21, verse 1. So the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. The name for the Lord is Yahweh. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leading me beside the still waters. So this, metaphorically speaking, for this truth, man. All right. This is the green pastures. This is the still waters. He restored my soul. He leaded me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. And our soul is being restored through this word on an everyday basis, man. The Most High has brought us back to him. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. This is a low land. A valley is a low land. We are surrounded by death. The water is contaminated. The food is contaminated. The air is contaminated. The people are contaminated. It's fucking sick, man. All right. And who's in charge on the physical sense? Esau. You know, it says, yeah, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will feel no evils dealing with us in this truth. For thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. You understand? Though thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies, dealing with this knowledge. All right. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup running over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. So the main point is we walking in the valley of the shadow of death, man. You see that? You go to the hospital and you think the doctor is your friend and you get diagnosed with cancer, all kinds of shit, and they just gave you a bunch of crazy ass medicine thinking they cure you and just messing you up even more, man. All right. I remember one time I was talking to my aunt in Brooklyn. She lived with her mother, which is my grandmother. And I believe my grandmother is dealing with high blood pressure or something. And they was giving her some pills. And my grandmother was complaining about some type of pain and ache, something like that. And my aunt read it, went and read the medication they was giving her. I think they was giving her medication for dementia. That's how they do you, man. Because, you know, our people are foolish, man. You see, our people don't know better, man. So this information is truly for the elect. You understand? And whatever ailments the Lord bring upon you, you know, you got to try utilize herbs, you know, and if you got a broken bone or, you know what I'm saying, you have to go to the doctor, go to the hospital and they patch it up. But you got to deal with the herbs, man. You have to deal with the herbs. You have to try to live a healthy lifestyle to the best of your ability, man. You know, a lot of greens, a lot of fruits, a lot of vegetables, you got to drink a lot of water, and you have to exercise, man. You know, it is crazy as hell, man. You know, a lot of people have been diagnosed with that, man. You know, not only Israelites, but Edomites as well, man. Job chapter 13, verse 4 says, but he are forgers of lies. Here are all physicians of no value. And a physician is on a higher level of a doctor. The word doctor means falsify. A physician is a person that cures you. So let's look up some of these words real quick, dealing with the word forger. Tapal is the Hebrew word there. Forgers means to smear, to plaster over, to stick, to glue. All right. Meaning a forger is a person that they can't cure you. It says figuratively to impute falsely, to stick on as a patch. They just patch you up. They don't cure you. Now you're dealing with a physician, dealing with an herb, you get cured. Like a lot of physicians out there that's dealing with natural herbs, natural cleansings, they end up dead, man. One particular name, the next show I'm gonna do, you know, dealing with him is Dr. Sabi, man. You know, he cured cancer, herpes, HIV, all types of things, and he's dead. So dealing with these doctors in these hospitals, they're forgers of lies, man. They just patch you up. They never cure you. Even dealing with these different medications you get in the store and all that, it don't cure you. You know, the herbs and all that stuff. You know, praying, of course, praying and fasting, that cures you, man, of whatever sickness you have going on. All right. And we have, you know, different brothers can attest to that, man. But certain things the Lord just wants you to have. And the word physician, Hebrew word there's rapah. It's to heal, to make healthy, a healer. All right. So these doctors, they don't heal you, man. You know, you go in there and you come out even worse. So that's why the scriptures say you are forgers of lies. You are physicians of no value. You know, read the article for yourself. Growing number of doctors confess diagnosing healthy people with cancer to make money. See that? It's one big money scheme, man. You know, but we're the ones that's crazy, you know. So it's good for you people that continue to trust in the system, or whatever happened to you. That's on you, man. The Lord has rejected you. Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 5. So thus said the Lord, cursed be the man that trusted in man and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departed from the Lord. And a lot of our people, majority of our people, this is how they live, man. They trust in the system, trust in this medical field and all that. A lot of people like, oh, I'm gonna be a doctor and all that stuff, and you're just a physician of no value. You understand what I'm saying? You just giving medications to people, and that stuff don't work. You know, that shit don't work. It's bullshit, man. So that's why a lot of our people are cursed. You know, with cancer, high blood pressure, and not even high blood pressure, diabetes, and all types of ailments, man. You know, what's the one, man? Oh man, I forgot. It's another one that's killing our people, man. Can't remember the top of my head, but yeah, man. So the Lord gave majority of our people up to reprobate minds, so they keep going through these hospitals, keep getting worse and worse, man. You know, and that's that, man. Because you know, our people, their diet is all messed up. It's all messed up as well, man. Is Psalm chapter 58, verse 3. I'm not no top dietitian, but you know, telling you some real stuff, man. You coming back to your true heritage, you know. And if the Lord ain't with you, you could go up in the hospital, man, and you come out with cancer. But if the Lord is with you, you'll get rid of it, man, because you're not going to trust. That's what scripture says. Cursed be the man that trusts in man, trusting his chemotherapy and all those medications. It's going to kill you, man. You become frail and you look real bad, man. Psalm 58 and 3, it says the wicked are estranged from the womb. It's dealing with Esau. As soon as they come out the womb, man, you know, they're speaking lies, little demonic Edomite children running around and shit, man. See them all the time at Walmart and shit, man. I want to kick them in their fucking head. You know, Salakia, they said the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. There you go, man. There you go. All right. So that's what the wicked Esau, the so-called white race, is about. Lies and deception, man. He is not your friend. He is not your pal, man. So it's a quick lesson. Isaiah 32, verse 7. Close it out. It says the instruments also of the churl are evil. He devises wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speak it right. So yeah, you go to the hospital. Oh, you know, I need to get a checkup on this and this and that. And he uses instruments and his devices to lure you in to think you have something else. And they bring the documentation, not the autopsy, the x-rays and all that. Like, boom, this is what you got going on. And you think this guy knows what he's talking about, but you're being set up, man. All right. And they're defrauding the poor with lying words. Even when you could use this verse on many levels in the court system and all that. But I'm dealing with the medical field right now, man. You know, our people are being taken advantage in the system, man. Because we at the bottom, man. We are at the bottom. So cursed be the man that put his trust in man and made the flesh his arm. We all, we trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. HaMashiach Yahushai, waiting for this thing to load up. Lord willing, I'm saying, the Most High, send his son back soon to take down his wickedness, man, and set up a whole new establishment over the earth, man. Shalom.